would like to welcome Commissioner Mr. Rick Brewer would like to address us for a few minutes.
I'll try to be just brief as I can. I know that
that's a lie.
When I cheated, I'm not too long-winded preacher now. But
a lie.
I'll tell you, the purpose for me being here tonight is I would like to ask this board to pass a resolution in support of House Bill number 48. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with House Bill 48 or not, but what House Bill 48 is proposing to do is take 80% of this new online sport betting money that's coming in and giving it back to public education, K through 12. And Representative David Hawkins was introducing that bill. He sits on the Education Committee in the state. But what, just to give you a little example, the first month that was in place, it brought in $2.4 million revenue. And we run some rough figures and some rough estimates, but what that would mean if this would pass to Hawkins County would be probably about, at that rate, somewhere about $25 per student per year, which was 6,000 students, $150,000. And we're expecting it to grow. But we've got to get it through the legislature. And I'd like for us to pass a resolution. Hopefully we'll get it passed in the county commission meeting. I don't know if we're going to get to this time or not because it didn't get on the agenda. But hopefully we can get, and what I'd like to do on this resolution, and it'd be a little different, but I'd like to get everybody's signature on this resolution, every board member, chairman, and Matt, your signature. And I'm hopefully we'll get all 25 county commissioners on board with that. This has been a dream of mine for probably about 10 years. When Matt come on board, I had a resolution. We were going to try to go after some lottery money. And that's going to be a little bit more difficult because we've got to have, we're going to have to change the Constitution of the state of Tennessee before we do that. Because when the lottery is passed, everything goes to higher education. And that pot of money's grown so much now, they're not even spending what money's coming in. They're just spending the interest. So, you know, there's a pot of money. Hopefully, maybe sometime or another we can get some of that money. But this is what Representative Hawk is presenting. I talked to Representative Gary Hicks, and Gary said it looked good to him. But everybody go and look at that when you do get home. And I don't know if y'all can do it tonight, but if y'all can pass a resolution tonight, just saying you're all in favor of that. And if we can do that, we can do it as a joint resolution, get everybody's signature, and call you state representatives and state senators and tell them that we need that money. That's a little bit better, at least money coming in instead of money going out. But hopefully we can get this done, and I hope everybody can get on board with it.
Appreciate that, Rick.
Any questions about anything I might be able to answer?
I appreciate you coming in and giving us this opportunity. I'm a little familiar with this. I did go read the documents of what Representative Hawk is proposing. And I do know, you know, there's lottery grants available for public education, you know, K through 12. But you're right. The lottery funds are going for the higher education. You know, these kids can go to for 2 years free of charge, which is fantastic. And to take these funds that are generated from let's just say generated, can go for a good cause.
Well, I call it sin tax.
What it is.
You know, also, the money, the $5 million energy saving money that y'all are getting, that's lottery money. And I'll got that.
But if the board is agreeable, I would like to make a motion that we adopt a resolution by vote and signature in support of Representative Hawk's recommendation.
I'll second that. We both will. Give it to Techie. He's not
Techie
done.
seconded. Any further discussion?
I was going to ask something, Rick, before you got out of the way. Is there anything attached to this resolution, or is this the one thing that's on it?
Well, what I'd like for y'all is to pass a resolution, and then we will.
No, but I mean, is there any other things attached to
On
this
David's
resolution?
You know, they can be some amendments.
You know what I'm
attached to
talking
it, but
about.
right now, you know, he's got it introduced.
As this
I'm
one
assuming
thing?
I'm not sure, but I'm assuming it's probably in committee. I don't know.
But this one thing, not, I mean, you know, just this, the money for the sports to go to.
What the bill says is the money is to go for capital projects. In other words, if we had that money, we'd have the money to fix the problem that y'all can.
Right.
I mean, it could be used for that. But, you know.
But you know how there's attachments that you don't really want on anything? And I don't know about a resolution.
What happens in committee?
So can this just be the one thing, just that
That's
resolution?
what we're supporting. Our resolution is representing the sports betting funds go to public education.
As it's presented currently.
Right.
Now, Mr. Hicks is correct. When it gets to committee,
They can attach.
obvious and whatever else, attach what they think needs to be attached to it or whatever the case is. But we're stating just by point of the resolution that on face value, we support and hopefully approve moving forward with the idea of the plan of those proceeds from the online betting and gambling, state of Tennessee, going to K-12 education specific.
Because it may, under normal circumstances, it might not even ever make it to the floor.
May not, but we're hoping.
It may die in committee.
That's what.
Yeah, I understand. I
We're hoping
understand. Yeah.
this won't stop in Hawkins County.
I understand.
We're going to
Yeah,
take it
absolutely.
statewide as much as we can. Matt's done talked to
Yeah.
some of the school people
It's,
in other counties,
perhaps.
and you know, we just got to call our state representatives, state senators, and tell them that we're supporting this, and of course we're going to deliver this.
To do it anonymously.
So.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a second. Any further debate?
Chris,
If none? Yes.
can we possibly read this out loud so that all of us know what we're voting for?
Yes.
Read the.
Ms. Sheriff?
I mean the actual House Bill 48.
Oh, House Bill 48. Yeah, somebody probably could pull that up. Read it.
I have it pulled up.
Can you read it?
I can.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It says 80% of the privilege tax collected under this section must be distributed by the corporation to the state treasurer for deposit into an account for use by public school systems for construction and maintenance of school buildings. Funds deposited under this subdivision must be accounted for separately by the corporation from funds collected by the corporation for the lottery. Section 4-51-111 is otherwise inapplicable to taxes collected and deposited under this subdivision. The state treasurer that shall distribute the funds received under this subdivision to each public school system based on the number of students enrolled in the system at the end of each school year. The funds distributed under this subdivision are outside of the Basic Education Program, or BEP, and do not affect a public school system's maintenance of effort. That's pretty much it.
And then the section 2, the act takes effect upon becoming the law, public welfare requiring it. So yeah.
Okay. Any further discussion? If not, Ms. Jennifer, call the roll.
Boyd,
Yes.
Charles,
Yes.
Christian,
Yes.
Braddock,
Yes.
Hick,
Yes.
Eden,
Yes.
Brent. Brent.
Yes. Did you say my name wrong? I'm so sorry.
Quit confusing her.
Here, Jesus.
That's what I told her.
Thank you all. Thank you for bringing that.
last time.
Thank you, Rick. Mr. Hickson will get that in a draft form and send it out for our signatures to be presented. I guess to you, Mr. Brewer.
And I'll take care of getting it to it. Need to get to or Matt and I'm not sure who. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be more than one person that we need to send this to. So we'll probably need, several copies.
I've got a standing meeting with the regional superintendent. I'd like a blank version of the joint resolution. All other superintendents we'll get a signed copy. I get it drafted, signed copy by all of you back to the group.
Okay.
I'm proud of you, Reed.
I've been working on it a long time.
I'm proud of you, Reed. I always knew you as a smart boy.